Director of Admission at Harvey College. So behind me, I'm just cycling some pictures of campus and whatnot, hopefully inviting you to come to our campus at some point. But I'll just talk, and hopefully you'll be entertained by pictures, but mostly hopefully you're listening to me also. Can you hear me back there? Should I project more? All right, we'll do this voice. So I'll get some of the basics out of the way. So Harvey College is a college. It's not a university. It's meant to be an all undergraduate education, and it is. It's about 750 people, so 900 is small, but we're even smaller. We are in Claremont, California, which is about 20 minutes east of Pasadena. So if you're around the Los Angeles area from downtown LA, it's about a 45-minute drive without traffic. With traffic, I don't know. You might trust Google Maps, but it's going to take a while. So we're out that way. It's a suburban campus. We're part of the Claremont College Consortium, and we call ourselves a liberal arts college of math, science, and engineering. And that's often very confusing for people because I put the word liberal arts and I stuck the three words of math, science, and engineering and put it all together as one phrase. But that's exactly who we are. To get a better sense of who we are, I'll tell you our mission statement. So I'll tell you our mission statement. So we were founded in 1955, so not so long ago. Again, 750 students, about 46% women, 54% men, so some gender balance. But what was the school supposed to be about? So if you're wanting to learn more about a school, get to know its mission statement, whether it's UC Davis, UC San Diego, it's Stanford, it's Caltech, it's College Pomona, whichever school it is. For us, when we were founded in 1955, we stated that we seek to educate engineers, mathematicians, and scientists, well-versed in these areas, and the humanities and social sciences, so that they may assume leadership in their field with a clear understanding of the impact of their work on society. So it's kind of a long mission statement, right? But in it, really, it holds everything that we are about. The very first part, we seek to educate mathematicians, scientists, and engineers. Through and through, we're a math and science school. We offer 10 majors. The newest one is computational biology. It was mathematical biology, now it's computational biology. But we're through and through largely an engineering school. That's about 40% of our students. After that, the majors that come are math, computer science, physics, chemistry, biology, and then our small joint majors like mathematical biology, computational biology, math and computer science, chemistry and biology. Those are much smaller majors on our campus. But through and through, everyone on our campus loves math and science. So if you're wanting that, if you're a Cosmos, you're supposed to be wanting math and science, right? So I'm hoping that's this is your run-through a mini Caltech or HMC experience or College of Engineering experience at UC Davis. But that is who we are. But when you go back to that mission statement, I also mentioned the humanities, social science, and arts. So we're very different from most other tech schools in that, yes, our students actually want to do humanities, social science, and arts. I know not all of you are going to want to do that, and that's okay. That's probably why we only have 750 people on our campus, because they truly want to do math and science and other things outside of math and science. I spoke about becoming a leader in your field. We truly know that you can't be a leader in your field if you don't understand things that are outside of it. So that's part of our education. So when we talk about what happens on our campus, we do have a core curriculum, and that's the basis of what happens on our campus. It's about a third of your courses are in the core curriculum, a third are in your major, and the last third of the courses you'll take will be in the humanities, social science, and arts. The core curriculum is about a year and a half. It's largely math and science, like you'd expect. Every person takes the same classes, roughly, though we don't put you in a big lecture hall like this, because an average freshman class is about 190 people on our campus, and this occupies, we have a seating occupancy of 285, so there's even an extra 100 people here than our freshman class could ever be. But the core curriculum, everyone, again, is taking the same classes. And when you look at our core curriculum, you'll notice some really quirky, funky things happening there. You'll notice that your first physics class will be in special relativity and quantum physics. I hope you're not intimidated with that, but rather you're excited about that. But that's exactly what Harvey is. We start you off with the big stuff because we want to have you just kind of moving right on ahead. And the expectation is that at the high school level, you would have taken a calculus class and a physics class and a chemistry class beforehand. The core curriculum, again, as I mentioned, everyone takes the same classes regardless of what major you end up becoming. So inevitably, a bio major on our campus would have taken a computer science class. A computer scientist on our campus would have taken a biology class, and vice versa with the different majors that we offer. With that, you'll understand that everyone builds basically this toolbox that they all work with, meaning that you're not just going to be an expert in one thing, but a really good foundation in multiple things. It allows our students to do things like, again, create those double majors, to major in general engineering rather than just a specific area of engineering. Our students are able to, again, become leaders in their field with a clear understanding of things outside of their field because they have that broader background, and that's been instilled in them from the very beginning. Writing is a big part of our campus, and not just coursework, but just what life is like. If you have an idea, and it's a wonderful idea, how do you tell people about it? How do you get people to, you might make a video now because there's YouTube and whatnot, so that's a little different. But, in the olden days, people had a typewriter, a computer, they had a printing press, and that's how they explained their thoughts. And that still actually happens today. There's these journals that you might be reading now in Cosmos for your research, that might be talking about someone's research and the progression of that research topic. That's still our goal for our students, that one day they'll be writing those journals. They'll be part of that. So the importance of writing is very much instilled from the very beginning. So that core curriculum will instill that. So I mentioned the core curriculum, your major, and the humanities, social science, and arts. Those are the courses you'll be taking on our campus. An important note about the core curriculum is that your first semester on our campus, you actually don't have grades, and that's on purpose. And it's meant to instill more collaboration rather than competition. How many students here come from a high school in which your high school class is about 700 or more people? All right. Your high school class, your senior class. Yeah. Not that many of you. I'm surprised, actually. I was expecting more of you to come from class like that. But oftentimes, when you come from environments in which there's a lot of people, you get this, you get a sense that you always have to one-up one another, and there's not a big sense of collaboration. We're trying to break that out of not just students who come from a large school, but just schools where collaboration has never been emphasized. We're trying to do that with that first semester, hence we're not giving you grades. So the options are actually a pass, a not pass, and a high pass. A high pass is for students who have truly done outstanding work. And there's actually this thing that happens on our campus in which if you have more than 3 high passes that first semester, you get a letter from the academic dean, the associate dean of academic affairs, and they call it the Get a Life letter. And to give you a better idea of what the Get a Life letter means, it congratulates you on your wonderful academic accomplishments and all these great things, getting all your high passes. But the dean also reminds you of the other things that are happening on campus. So you might have seen some of that cycling through behind you. So the dean talk about the over 60 clubs that we have on campus. The fact that Harvey is part of the Claremont colleges. It's not isolated from it. We're literally across the street from Scripps College, Pitzer College, Pomona College, and Claremont McKenna College. The whole, when you put all the Claremont colleges together, it's about 5,000 students in that square mile. So you're never that isolated 750 math and science people. You're across the street, engaging with folks who might become the next, great economist from the U.S. or next great musician that's taking residency at Scripps right now. So that's the kind of environment that we're trying to foster. So that hence that. We're encouraging that. A little bit more about the Claremont College Consortium. So for folks who have never been to our campus, and I hope you do make it there, again, we're about 45 minutes from downtown LA. It's a first and only intentional consortium in the whole country. And what a consortium is when a group of colleges or a group of institutions band together or come together to help support each other. Sometimes it's solely for social things, like you just have parties together, or you have clubs and whatnot, which we share some student groups and clubs and athletics and whatnot. But most often it's both for social and for academic purposes. So our students, as much as they're taking classes on our campus, they're also able to take classes at the other campuses across the street. Again, like I said, Pomona, Claremont McKenna, Pitzer, and Scripps College. So that's our purpose. A little bit more about what our students actually do on our campus. So I mentioned our, the core curriculum. I mentioned classes.